and welcome back to ZooVentures. So, as you can see around me, we have finished the framing for the zoo entrance, but I haven't quite gotten to the decorating part yet because I obviously wanted to do that with y'all. And the reason there's a chest over here is because I was actually doing some off-camera work over in this area. Oop, that's not what I wanted to do. I got the desert fixed over here, so we will be able to start working on the reptile house and any other thing that we want to put over here. I didn't put any trees yet because I figured we could probably do that after we build the reptile house. That way we're not worried too much about clearing out a bunch of stuff. But I think it is almost night. All of our stuff is still here. I did also make some berry meringue nests, which are actually really, really good with saturation. And if we pop quickly over to the house, we also now have a couple of different apiaries that have been working really hard to give us some wax and honeycombs. And I think that's all I did, aside from like harvesting up the garden so we have a consistent source of food. But now we can actually get rid of this little thing there. I'm going to turn down my game audio just a touch because it is just a touch loud for me. There we go. So then what we'll be able to do is what I kind of want to do is I kind of want to make like a little bit of a sprawling ivy kind of thing, and I'm not sure if I want to do that with the logs like we did in the garden. So I think we're just gonna start with putting some like leaves around and off the ceiling and just see what we kind of think of it. There's not really a rhyme or reason to it. I think that looks kind of cool, and then what we can do is we can have like a little NPC in this area. I think, because we have the ability to add some NPCs, and those I'll probably add off camera, so we'll get like the rest of the decorating done, and then we'll add the NPCs. I'm trying to get rid of like the taller pieces of grass in here. But we're gonna oh, it's not gonna let me go to sleep. Fine then, don't let me go to sleep. I think we're gonna kind of do like a little bit of a path like this over here. That ended up being way too uniform. Hold on. You try to do a random path and it ends up being like perfectly patterned. It's not what I wanted. So then what we'll do is we'll grab our logs and do one. So here's the centerpiece. We'll do one here and one here. And then we'll take some slabs. I should have some wood on me somewhere, but we're gonna quick go to sleep. We still have Lavender with us today because she's going to join us while we just work on the zoo entrance area. And then, so we'll actually let you walk around a little bit, Lavender. I still haven't emptied out the stuff for the garden. But another thing I wanted to mention, starting this week is actually, I believe it's National Coral Awareness Week. So we're going to try and do something this week that's based around coral and working towards the ocean. So what I wanted to try and do is maybe pop over here off camera and explore the rest of this section of ocean and maybe make like a little ocean research station with an NPC and maybe some turtles and things to kind of give us an idea of a place where we can work on an ocean zone so we can have something similar to that. But that's kind of just ideas I've been tossing around. So we'll have a little counter here. I want to actually go back to the ornithology lab today because I kind of want to have some ambassador animals right here in this little section. So what I want to do before we go back is I want to see, is there a bird perch of sorts? So there is this bird perch, but I don't know if that will work for... I don't know if that works for exotic animals, so exotic birds. I do also need to go back and get some cobblestone because I do want to make a bird feeder. But what I want to kind of do is I want to make this little like tree thing here. What we might do is we might make it out of slabs with Block Craftery because I want to have like a little ambassador parrot because parrots are really fun. Really fun birds. They're very, very social birds, and they're so sweet. Well, some can be sweet. They're so cute, I should say, more so. But let's see if we can get kind of an idea of how we want to do this here. So I want that to kind of be there. And if we do the slabs, actually, you know what? We'll do one lower. We'll do it on this spot so you can actually kind of get up close to the birds. And we'll obviously have a keeper here, but that is looking slightly off. So we'll be ahead to do this part out of planks, I think. Or, you know what, I can just use the block craftery ones to make square logs. And then we can put some leaves around it. I really am liking the leaf idea of just having some sprawling vine kind of things going. Yeah, and then we'll put... Oh, it is directional. Dang it, so I'll have to do this one at a time. So if we pop this right here, so we do 1, 2, I don't know if I'll be able to get the third one because there's a leaf in the way. 3, and then we put the leaf back. Oh, Lavender, you are not... You are not an ambassador parrot. So we'll have like a little keeper standing here and you can talk to them about different parrot facts. But then I also want to put like a bird feeder here. So let's head back home. We'll quick go to the basement and get our cobblestone. But then we'll quick pop over to the lab and see if we can get a parrot egg to start warming up in the incubator. We'll just bring the whole stack. And now you can hear, so not only can you hear the portal from outside, you can now hear the bees from downstairs. Oh goodness, it would work out that way, wouldn't it? So let's jump over to the lab. And also, I do want to apologize for the quality on the last 2 videos. I apparently had some of my recording settings the same as my stream settings, which do need to be changed a little bit. So I think it should be better on this one, and the sound should be better on this one. So if it isn't, I do apologize. It's been so long since I've recorded, and I'm trying to get back into the swing of it. I've also found myself having to jack up my voice in post-editing. So it's definitely a learning curve for me, and I'm trying my best. How is Dr. Stretch? You have entirely filled up the egg nests again. Stretch, we talked about... Oh, now you don't even want me to have those ones. Okay, you're just being possessive over that particular nest. You know what, Stretch? I will let you keep that nest. Oh, okay, maybe not. Maybe you don't want that nest. Do I have any parrot eggs? This could also be a problem. I don't know if I have parrot eggs. Oh, no, I do have some. Do we have some with a better spawn chance? Okay, so what we'll do is we'll throw these guys. Stretch, excuse me, love. Okay. We should only need, so let me do some quick math. So 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. That's 10. 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. So we just need 18, I think is all we should need. If I did that math right. So we'll come back in a few minutes. Hi, Stretch. Hi, love. I don't have seeds for you. I'm sorry. I wish I did, but I don't. Okay, I know. You're mad at me. I'm sorry. I'll leave. Lavender, get off the nests. Have some respect for how hard Stretch works. These cassowary eggs are getting out of hand. As well as every other egg. I need to make these multi-page chests. I guess we'll just keep the eggs on us and we'll throw the rest of these in the egg identifier, and we'll just come back and sort out the lab later. So while those are incubating, we're gonna head out of here. We'll actually head back to the zoo entrance. And I did take some time before we started recording to get rid of, so those of you who are on when we streamed, I got rid of all of the excess waypoints. So like we had a couple waypoints that were just animals, so in case I wanted to go back and get that animal. So I managed to go through and get rid of all of those and capture all those animals that we wanted. There we go. Now we've got the bird feeder. So we'll put the bird feeder. Do I want to put it right there? Yeah, we'll put it right there. So we'll get rid of this chest as well. We'll just grab all the stuff from there. Throw some of it in our inventory. That stuff can go away. The extra glass pieces, that can go away. There we go. We'll pick up that. There we go. I'm already liking the look of this. So now what I want to do is I want to bring the path over here and make it a little more traveled looking. And now I want to see, do we have a parrot plush? We do have a parrot plushie. Okay, so I want to make some shelves over here then. So then we can have, yeah, we do have macaw plushies, so that's fine. And I should have a way to make cyan dye. If I don't, it'll be super easy. Yeah, we'll do some parrot plushies, and then we can make these hawksbill sea turtle plushies, these dolphin plushies for our ocean area, which I'm very, very excited to work on. But we'll make the cockatoo, the red macaw, and the name is escaping me. I will get some macaw facts here very soon, and I think starting this episode, I'm gonna start having little nature fact files. So they'll be made using the wildlife fact file books that I have collected from thrift stores. Actually, I found a whole big set of wildlife fact files from, I believe, 1990s era. So some of the facts may not be completely up to date, so I'll be trying my best to get the most up to date facts for y'all. But depending upon what animal we're focusing on, or what animal we kind of talked about the most during that episode, we'll have a fact file based on it. So I'll be working on little fact files. So I think this time will probably be macaws. And I could throw a couple macaw facts out while we work today. Like one fact, I believe, if I'm remembering it correctly, is macaws will actually eat clay off the side of cliffs because of the salt content in them, which I thought was very, very fascinating. But let's see here. Do I want to do that? I feel like that looks kind of funky. How is that? Wait, where's Lavender? Lavender, are you back at home, sweetheart? Hold on. I think we've lost a pup. I think she's in the pen. No, she wouldn't be in the pen. She should still be over here. Unless she's still at the lab. Oh no! Did you not make it out of the lab, Lavender? She's either in the lab or the basement. That's the only two places she could be. And it's not looking like she's in the lab. Oh, nope, now she's following us. Where'd you go, you silly pup? Come on. Yep, you know where we're going. Back to the entrance. I swear, Minecraft dogs can be so sweet and yet so mischievous. Even though they're not really programmed with personalities, they seem to just kind of make their own. Alright, I am liking this. I want to put some more leaves up here. Kind of just hanging down. So you kind of look up and you're in, like, it looks like you're in a little bit of a canopy. Yeah, I like this a lot, actually. It's been so long since I've actually worked on a zoo that I'm feeling like a little rusty, honestly. It's kind of concerning. All right, let's place our bed right here. Come on, place it so we can sleep here in a second. Is there any other little details I want to add? I wanted to add some epitites. Is it gonna let me place the epitites there? No, it's not. We can put an epitite there, though. Let's see. I wanted to do some of these white flowers, I remember. Ooh, and that's right. We wanted to add the lily pads to the pond. So let's do that quick before it gets too dark. I say that as the darkness starts setting in. And maybe we'll get some frogs to set in here as well. Oh, look, that one got a little lily flower. It's adorable. I already hear the frogs. I just don't think we can see them because they're probably hiding tucked away somewhere. Let's quick sleep. And then I think we're gonna get the macaw plushies and then our ambassador macaw. And then I think we're gonna probably be able to wrap this episode up already, guys. We're getting some progress done. So Lavender, I'm gonna sit you here. I will give you some zombie jerky before I go. And then, yeah, let's just head over to the lab quick and see how our little macaw is doing. And then we'll head back to the house and make those plushies before we go back. 85. Okay, so we should be able to quick make the plushies and then grab those, and they'll be at 100% chance of hatching. I'm kind of excited to see what we get. I think they'll be too small to tell the colorations we'll get, unless that might just be... I'm trying to remember the differences between the Zawa birds and the exotic birds. The exotic birds. Which can get kind of confusing at times. Wait, saplings aren't supposed to go in there. They're supposed to go over here. And the green things are supposed to go over here. And the seeds over here. Although I think we either need... We'll grab some pumpkins. I can't remember what seeds you need to tame them. So we're just going to grab all 3 variants that we have available. So what do we need? We need yellow. I think we're going to need more. We might need more dyes, guys. Okay, well, that one only needs red. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we should only need 4 of each. Oh man, it's coming down. Is it raining or is that cave sounds? I think that's just cave sounds. We might have had just a little bit of a rock slide in a cave somewhere. The tiny cactuses, I don't think you can turn into dye. I don't think you can turn vines into dye, which is kind of sad. Hard plant stems, we can't turn those into green dye. We have 1 piece of cactus green to our name. And I'm not seeing any of the swamp ones that we can turn into green. There's a hard plant stem, soft plant stem. So we just need 3 that'll give us a soft plant stem. Because then what we can do is we can use our shears. I'm not gonna lie, hearing the bees above us is a little unnerving. But it'll be fine, we'll get used to it. And then that'll be cactus green and we should get 2, yeah. So we have plenty for that. Put the excess dyes away. And then we need some red dye. How many of the red do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. So then we need to grab the bone meal. The joy of these tall plants is that you can duplicate them fairly easily. So it makes my life a little bit easier. And then we need some yellow dye. We only need 2 pieces of that though. So now we should have enough dye to make all the ones that we need. However, I am not going to have enough normal wool to make the rest. And how are we going to make some wool? I'm so glad we can make wool out of string. It makes our lives so much easier. We're going to make 8 because it should be enough. Alright, so this one I believe was like this. I miscounted on the cyan, but that's... Oh, no, I didn't. It just made 8 automatically. That's right. So then that one should be like that. I did miscount on the red, though. And then we need it like this, I think, for the cockatoo? We do. Oh, we made exactly enough of the white. Oh, my goodness. All right, we'll put all of this excess stuff away that we don't need. Oh, we have leaping root. Okay, so we'll drop that off at the lab when we go to pick up the... When we go to pick up the eggs. Put this away. Put the extra wood pieces away. We don't need these mushrooms. Do we want mushrooms over there? I think we might actually want mushrooms over there. We won't drop those off yet. We don't need these appetites yet because we haven't quite found the best spot to use them. I will grab the turkey tail to put on the other... log there by the desk. We'll drop the eggs off and drop the extra fruit off. All right, we should be good to go. So let me quick run over to the lab, and then we'll be able to probably wrap this episode up once we get our little macaw hatchling, which I'm super excited. I haven't seen the macaws for exotic birds in quite some time. So I'm excited to see what color we get. Because I think we can get actually one of these 2 colors. I don't know if we get the hyacinth macaws from Zawa, but what we might end up doing is we might end up grabbing 1 exotic birds macaw and 1, well, they call them parrots, but technically I believe some of the ones are macaws, and maybe 1 Zawa macaw. Oh no, we ended up losing an egg in the incubation. That's sad. But that does happen at times, which is the sad reality of it. Let's see, what do we get? We got a little red one. Hi, buddy. So actually, let me figure out what I need to tame you. So that just makes you grow. That makes you grow. Can I just make you sit now? I hate to say this, but I think I might actually have to kill a peacock to get the Encyclopedia of Birds. Bird encyclopedia. No, they changed it so we can just make it with a normal feather. Okay, let's quick head home. Home. I used to be so sad because I'd actually have to kill a peacock to make it. And I think Pavo, which is the creator of the mod, finally changed it because I think everybody got tired of having to kill a peacock. Do I have a spare book? I do not, so I'll have to make one. Do I have enough sugarcane to do that thing? I don't think so. You know, when I started this series, I said, oh yeah, it's just gonna be a short little, 15 to 20 minute videos. We haven't even gotten back to the zoo entrance yet with our ambassador bird, and it's already become just a tangent of an episode. But that's fine. That's the joy of ZooVentures, right? You can do all different kinds of things and not have to worry about it. All right, let's head back into the basement. Because that's our crafting area. Had a little bit of a glitch on the ladder there for some reason. I'm not sure why. Alright, so sugarcane. Make me paper. No, don't spread. Okay, go there. Go there. Give me the feather. There we go. So place this little guy down. Oh, I can just, okay, come back. Before you go somewhere you're not supposed to. Let me see. Parrot. Tamed by pumpkin seeds. I had a feeling it was pumpkin seeds. So let me go make some more pumpkin seeds so we can actually tame this little guy. If he tames with one, I will be kind of upset that I wasted a pumpkin, but it'll be fine. Come here. You want a pumpkin seed? You did tame with one. You little stinker. Alright, come here. Let me see if I can actually grow you into a full bird with the immense amount of normal seeds we have. Hi. Will you take these and grow into a big bird? Or are you just going to guzzle all my seeds? You are just going to guzzle 30-something seeds. Okay, that's fine. You're okay. Let's go back to the zoo entrance. We'll place you down right here. Can you... Okay, you should be sitting now. So when you're fully grown, it'll look super cute. We'll place our little macaw plushies. I'm actually really happy with how this turned out, guys. So what we'll do is by next episode, I will have a little zookeeper here with a bunch of different facts, and then we'll have another NPC over here that'll be like our ticket seller and things like that. And I might add a little more glass to the edges so it's kind of like a little bit more of an entrance feel, but we'll see. But I am going to, as we have some very loud crows try to interrupt our, let's see, back here, pop back here a little bit. As we have some very loud crows try to interrupt the ending of our episode, leave a comment down below, guys, some suggestions for our little parrot friend over here, and maybe a buddy for our parrot friend. We might try and get another different color parrot for our ambassador parrots. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I am so excited to see how quickly this zoo entrance is coming together. But yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. I think we're going to start working on pathing out some more exhibits, and maybe we'll start some exhibits. Who knows? But I hope you all have a wonderful day, night, wherever you may be in the world, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye, everyone.